عندنا منظورة يعني.
إذا مجرب أشياء جديدة بحياتك.
Okay, so do you want to do them one by one and put them in the wash?
Yeah. Fantastic. Perfect. Yeah. Perfect. Cheese.
Red. Or maybe this one. It's bottom of this one. Bend only. Button of bend.
Number 13.
Yeah. Oh,
Give me 5 minutes.
Yeah, I figured that out.
where are you from?
I'm from South Wales.
Oh, from this.
Where are you from? Lucky man, yeah.
Alright, I'm White Watch, and I'll be back here. Bunk 15, up on the top where the green bag is.
Where has you been?
Home sweet home for the next couple of weeks. Yep.
What there?
Here we go.
So, I Red Watch rules, right?
Okay, please tell what is the best thing we can get in the White Watch.
This watch is just the best. That's all I can really say on the matter, because we're going to win everything, and we're just going to completely.
All lies.
Yeah, see, he's another watch leader. He doesn't know. He doesn't see the sheer quality of this watch, but he will soon understand our power.
How many watch? Only 3 watch?
White watch. Yeah, 3 watches.
Hello folks, you're very welcome on board. My name is Liam Keating. I'm your captain for the next 11 days, I think. 11, yes?
Yes, yes.
11 days. There's, I suppose, the first challenge that we have on this voyage is actually in 11 days' time we need to be in London with all 66 crew. And preferably at that stage have 66 people working for one aim, and that is to get the ship there safely. There's the only thing that's actually locked down here is the day we start and the day we finish. What happens in between all depends upon the weather. At the present moment, the weather's not playing fair, insofar as there is there's a bad gale going to come in on Sunday, the day we're leaving. So I don't intend going anywhere kind of dramatic on Sunday. Probably just go and do a day sail, get you used to actually running the ship, and then find a nice little safe place to actually get ourselves into. But again, I will talk more about that later on. Here we try to work everything on a first name basis. My name is Liam, I'm your captain for the next 11 days. We've got 3 different kind of groups of people on board. We've got 7 permanent crew, 13 odd volunteer crew, and then there's to a max of 48 voyage crew. Now the 48 voyage crew normally with us come from all walks of life. Again, I'd probably miss out somebody here, but on board we've got British, Israeli, Palestinian, Indonesian, so you've come from all walks of life. Here, as I say, we work. Sorry?
Americans.
Americans. That's only the biggest aim on this thing is to get everybody to work together for one common purpose, and that is to get the ship safely into London we'll be in there the 12th, and you ping off on the 13th. Give you a rough. Hang on, let me go through what I'm going through. The permanent crew, we try to say work everything on a first name basis. To give you our names, first of all, this is Sven. He's the chief officer. He manages the ship on a daily basis, so everything that goes on between the training, the briefings, etc., etc. Sven looks after all that side of it. Barry is not here at the present moment. He's a second mate. He's the navigation officer. He's lost up in Southampton someplace. The other person we have who is joining later on this evening is we have a third officer called Lee Mason. Again, we'll introduce them later on tonight. In our engineering department, we've got the one and only Paul. Paul looks after, you name it on the ship with regards to engineering, the generators that keeps the ovens going, the toilet systems, the fresh water, the showers, the lights, computers, all that kind of stuff. That all falls into Paul's department. Again, going on this side then, we've got Ben. Ben is our boatswain. He's like a foreman. The maintenance of the ship and again the training of the people Ben looks after. Again, the ship itself, you're talking about 10,000 square foot of canvas, 6.5 miles of rope, a couple of thousand square feet of paint. That's all falls into the bend side of it. Person in the background, the big fellow, that's our cook, that's Dave. You'll all get to work with Dave. On a 24-hour basis, there'll be one from each watch winning we call a messman. They give Dave a hand to actually get all the food and stuff out. Again, very roughly, over the counter here, there's about 6,000 meals a month that Dave prepares with his own delicate 9 fingers. We're still looking for his thumb, so if anybody it's in a stew someplace. Who am I missing? Right, that's the permanent crew. I'm missing some of the two lads. Now there's 13 volunteer crew. Your direct contact is with what we call watch leaders. When you came on board, you were given a watch and a berth number. For the next 11 days, everything on board the ship will happen by watch. Red watch will be at lunch, blue and white will be setting sails or taking them down or going into port or whatever. So all you've got to do is to kind of follow your watch leader. And again, prior to us doing anything, we do training. So for our mistake, the next kind of 24 hours, we'll be running through a whole safety procedures, what to do in the event of something going wrong. And part of that thing will also be going up in the mast. We'll be doing that today as well. Get the first challenge over and out of the way as quickly as possible. For every one of the permanent crew, we have a volunteer backup. Again, in the cook, we've got in the galley, we've got the second cook is Alice.
Hello.
And the assistant cook is Carol.
Hi everybody.
Our first, if anybody gets bumps, bangs, or bruises, we've got Chris here. Is our first aid medic. We've got 2 deckhands that work with Ben, that's Tom and Tony. We've got a couple of other people on board, and sorry, but there's one other person I've missed, and that's Ron. Where's Ron? Ron's over here, he's the assistant engineer. Okay. There's a couple of other people on board, mainly kind of sitting on the corner. We've got Mandy, Alex, Claire and June. We're here in Southampton, and in 11 days' time we're going to be right up here on the top of London, up through Tower Bridge. We've got, as I say, we've got 11 days to get there. It's only 500-600 miles, kind of in a straight line. What we're looking at doing, the options that we have, we can go to Ireland, we can go to Channel Island, and up into Belgium and possibly Holland. We have some. I think some of you have got problems with getting a visa for France, so we can't go into France. So other than that, I'd say we could go to God's country. This is the closest. I'd say, unfortunately, at the present moment, the weather is not the best. So doing this leg would be very, very bumpy, and then we've got to come back across there, and it would take about 2 days to get up there. But again, if the weather goes right for us, we could do a run across to Ireland. Right. There is a couple of policies, like everything. We've got rules and regulations on everything that runs the ship. But to put it down into a couple of single lines, we have a drug policy on board.
Okay, and they're either open or closed. If you want to, there's a pin there that you can pin back. So you either open it, pin it back, or just leave it down. Just sort of give it a bit of a slam. Give it a bit of in fact, they're quite heavy duty. If they're just swinging around and they slam shut, just give it a bit of a slam there. It really is going to break your legs. If you've got a leg there, you've got fingers, even chop your fingers off if it swings. So those doors are either open or closed. Just leave them as you find them. Don't want to see anybody just nipping through, leaving it to swing. Okay. If you want to go aloft or on the bowsprit.
I'm youth worker with the tall ships, and I'm very honoured to come on this voyage. Normally I work in the office, but I do about 2 or 3 voyages a year, so I'm very honoured to come on this voyage with you. My co-worker on this voyage is Sven. We will get it. Okay, so this is my co-worker, and we'll be all youth workers. And we will be doing interwatch competitions and making sure that everybody's happy and smiley. Okay, we don't want any miserable faces. No? But there are a few rules and regulations. Okay,